Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here. Today, we're diving into exactly how modern digital entrepreneurs, freelancers, and e-commerce sellers optimize their global income and rigorously protect their profit margins. If you're doing business online and crossing borders, you're in the right place because we're going to break down exactly how these financial tools work. But before we even talk about making money, I've got a massive question for you. Have you ever stopped to think about how much of your hard-earned online income is just disappearing? Think about that for a second. In a single year, Americans lost an estimated $8.7 billion. Not millions, billion with a B. And how did they lose it? To hidden exchange rate markups when sending and spending money internationally. It is literally a silent profit killer. So the smart alternative to traditional banks that we're unpacking today is Wise. Now, it's absolutely crucial to understand right from the jump, Wise is not a bank. It is what's called a money services business, or MSB. Basically, it's the specialized financial infrastructure that lets freelancers and digital sellers finally stop bleeding money to intermediary bank fees. Instead, you can seamlessly receive, send, and hold over 40 different currencies globally, all from one single dashboard. Okay, let's dive right in. Here's our roadmap for today. 1. The global payment problem. 2. Multi-currency and fee minimization. 3. Freelancer and e-commerce workflows. 4. Yields, assets, and referrals. 5. Security, limits, and mistakes. And 6. Best practices and recap. Section 1. The global payment problem. Stop leaking profit. Look, before you can actively make money online, you absolutely have to stop losing it to outdated financial infrastructure. If you use a traditional bank to pay an international supplier or receive money from an overseas client, you're typically taking a double hit. First, there's usually a high fixed wire fee, think something like $35 just to move the money. Second, and honestly much more dangerously, banks usually hide a 1 to 3% markup right there in the exchange rate itself. It doesn't even look like a fee on your receipt, but it silently eats into your margins. Wise operates on a radically transparent, low-cost model that totally strips away those hidden layers. Moving to Section 2. Multi-currency and fee minimization, the mid-market advantage. Now, what's really interesting here is how Wise fundamentally changes the cost structure of global business by using the mid-market exchange rate. So what does that actually mean? It means they use the true, real-time point between what buyers are willing to pay and sellers are willing to spend for a currency. It's literally the exact same exchange rate you'd see if you searched that currency pair on Google. Zero hidden markups. For an e-commerce seller, avoiding a 3% bank markup means you are adding 3% directly back into your net profit margin on every single international order or supplier payment. That's a real game changer. So instead of hiding fees in the exchange rate, Wise just charges a small, transparent, upfront conversion fee. And this dynamic fee structure actually scales based on the complexity of the currency pair. Converting major G10 currencies like US dollars, euros, or British pounds usually costs between a tiny 0.35% and 0.75%. Moving to Latin American currencies might cost 1 to 2%, and exotic currencies can go up to 5%. The best part is you always see exactly what it costs to convert different tiers of currencies before you ever click send. Let's move to Section 3, Freelancer and e-commerce workflows, getting paid like a local. Let's bring this into practical daily workflows. How do dropshippers, remote workers, and agencies actually use this to get paid like a local? Well, if you sell internationally on Shopify or you use Stripe to invoice global clients, you're going to face what's known as the payment gateway double conversion. Let's say you're based in Europe, but you sell in US dollars. If Stripe pays out your USD earnings directly to your local Euro bank account, Stripe automatically hits you with a 1% currency conversion fee. For dropshipping and freelance margins, a 1% drag right off top-line revenue is absolutely devastating. Bypassing this is absolutely critical for your online monetization strategy. So here is the exact step-by-step workflow smart entrepreneurs use to bypass those gateway conversion fees entirely. Step 1. Open a Wise business account. Now, while opening the account is free, to get receiving details, you do pay a one-off setup fee. It's around $31 in the US, £45 in the UK, or 50 euros. Step 2. Generate local account details, like a native US routing number or a Euro IBAN. Step 3. Plug those native details directly into Stripe, Shopify, or Upwork. Step 4. Those platforms now literally think you are a local. They send you US dollars straight to your Wise USD account for zero conversion fees. You receive the money natively and convert it only when you want to at that beautiful mid-market rate. And once that money is actually in your Wise Business account, you unlock some seriously powerful operational tools. You can hold and manage over 40 currencies all in one place. If you run a remote agency, you can use the batch transfer feature to pay up to 1,000 international suppliers or remote freelancers instantly, completely skipping those painful wire fees. You also get free invoicing tools, direct API integrations with accounting software like Xero and QuickBooks, and even multi-user access so your accountant or team members can safely manage specific parts of your cash flow. All right, Section 4, Yields, Assets, and Referrals. Active monetization. So here's the crucial pivot. We are moving from simply saving money to actively generating revenue directly inside the Wise financial infrastructure. Let's talk about native capital yield mechanics, specifically the Suite program for U.S. customers. Because Wise is an MSB and not a depository bank, they offer an opt-in feature where your idle funds are swept into an FDIC-insured interest-bearing account at participating program banks like JP Morgan Chase. By just verifying your Social Security number or EIN, U.S. users can earn yields on their idle cash while securely passing through up to $250,000 in FDIC insurance. Customers in the UK and Europe, you've got access to similar returns via the Wise Assets product, investing in government-guaranteed funds. Just to put that into perspective, looking at the potential annual percentage yields generated across different currencies, you could see returns like 3.14% on US dollars, 2.21% on British pounds, and 0.80% on euros. Now, keep in mind, these rates are variable, they're tied to macroeconomic policies, and the percentages you see are net of Wise's annual platform and fund manager fees. But the real beauty here is that you still have instant access to your money. It's not locked away in a term deposit. You can send and spend it while it actively grows. Beyond just yields, there are incredibly robust referral and partner ecosystems. The standard referral program can earn you straight cash. For instance, £75 when 3 friends use your link to sign up and each transfer at least $200. For digital creators out there, there's an influencer program paying fixed fees for approved video content directly into your Wise app. There are commercial partnerships with API and enterprise integrations, and if you are a long-term investor, the Own Wise program offers exclusive shareholder parks to personal customers who hold Wise Group stock for 6 to 12 months. Section 5, Security, Limits, and Mistakes. Navigating the rules. Look, mastering any financial tool means you have to deeply understand its strict compliance rules and technical limitations. If you don't, you risk locked accounts or lost money. So here are the most common and costly beginner mistakes. First, assuming Wise is a fully licensed traditional bank. Standard personal accounts don't have direct FSCS protection in the UK, for example, unless you specifically opt into the Assets program. Second, trying to deposit physical cash or checks. Wise is digital only. Third, ignoring the $6.11 inbound SWIFT fee on international wire receipts. If you receive a lot of small wires, that adds up incredibly fast. Fourth, using a personal account for business transactions. That's a huge no-no. It violates their terms of service and can easily get your account frozen. And lastly, forgetting that in the referral program, if you don't complete a full cohort of 3 qualified referrals, your progress can actually be deleted during program updates. There's another vital limitation you need to be aware of regarding liquidity. If you are opted into the interest or assets features, you have instant access to your money, but only up to a certain limit. Withdrawals over £100,000, or the equivalent in your local currency, from these interest-bearing accounts might take up to 2 working days to fully process. So for corporate treasurers, agencies, and high-volume dropshippers, you absolutely must factor this slight delay into your cash flow planning. And finally, Section 6, Best Practices and Recap. Let's pull all these concepts together into a really quick, actionable summary so you know exactly how to deploy this knowledge. Here is your recap on how to optimize your online income. 1. Always use mid-market rates to eliminate those sneaky hidden bank markups. 2. Leverage local account details to receive money globally, completely bypassing expensive Stripe or Shopify conversion fees. 3. Don't just let your money sit idle. Opt into the assets or yields programs to generate passive returns on your working capital. And 4. Keep your compliance absolutely pristine by strictly separating your personal and business accounts. I want to leave you with this incredibly powerful philosophy from our source material. It says, money is information. Using, storing, and moving money should be as cheap and instant as exchanging information, as cheap as sending an email. That is the absolute core reality of the digital age.
Your financial stack shouldn't be some expensive toll bridge that just drains your profits. It should be a frictionless utility that genuinely empowers your global business.
Now, as a quick reminder to wrap up, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes only. It is not financial, legal, tax, investment, or business advice. Products, limits, fees, and interest rates change all the time, and they vary heavily depending on your country of residence. So please consult with qualified professionals and verify current features, availability, and local regulations in your specific region before making any financial decisions. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So, looking at your own financial stack right now, what outdated toll bridges are you ready to tear down today?